What the? Paimon almost had a heart attack being sucked in by a painting like that. Wait a sec. This place looks familiar.
It all started the first time Alice invited me for tea. On that day, I didn't attend in person, mostly because back then, I still hadn't decided whether I really wanted to join the Hexen Circle or not. Alice was the only one there who knew my true identity. She warned me not to say a word, or let anyone else discover who I was. I was only supposed to observe.
And then what happened?
Well, then I concluded that she was punishing me for my hesitation to join. Everyone was talking about such interesting things. How could I not chime in? And of course, when you're in the middle of a conversation and someone throws out a question you know the answer to, how are you supposed to keep your mouth shut? Which brings us to the bet between Barbeloff and Alice, Rhindaughter's forbidden creations, Ivanovna's political machinations.
Вот такая Ивановна.
It was like a series of exquisitely acted plays, distilled within the confines of a teacup. Their words alone were enough to ignite my instinct to lay the truth bare before them.
So, you piped up inside their heads?
Of course not. Even though I felt like my head was going to explode, I still made sure to hold it all in. I'm a responsible angel, after all, and I'm well aware of the difference between what I want to say and what I'm allowed to say. So, I had a private little word with Alice inside her head, just me and her, and I agreed to join the Hexen Circle, right there and then.
Пусти меня в шабаш, я хочу делать бла-бла-бла-бла-бла-бла-бла. Я верю, когда-нибудь Хуезерс развяжет Николе руки, и она расскажет все. Может быть, у нее всем поинтересоваться.
She was quite happy about my decision, but as for the talking inside her head, well, she claims that over the next few days, she had such a headache that she had to visit a doctor in Liyue to get some relief. But she can...
How about we go look at the other frames? Paimon's starting to feel like she needs some relief too. Is that an
Красивый
Irminsul tree?
апельсиновый оттенок.
Oh, this painting here? You're clearly no strangers to the white trees. But did you know that the first angel's betrayal happened beneath one of their
Huh. Paimon's curious now.
Well then, I guess it's finally time for me to tell you a tale of romance and horror. Let me just think how best to protect the identity of those involved. Alright, got it.
Не сохраняй анонимность, расскажи всю
A
правду.
long, long time ago, there was once a traveler who wandered among the stars. They were nothing like you, but that's not important
Эту
right now.
историю я помню. Это... Я забыл ее имя. Девушка, которая притворилась потом жителем Тиевата. Но почему это история любви? Вроде бы там не было никаких отношений между этой девушкой и ангелом.
One day, he traveled to a silver tree to visit the princess of the morning star. Before
Да,
long,
принцесса утренней
he started
звезды.
asking her about her kingdom's
Или
most
сумеречного
forbidden
рассвета, как-то
secrets.
так. Это как раз ангел. Да, расспрашивать о всех тайнах государства, чтобы понять, почему Тиеват такой.
His words puzzled the princess. How could he possibly know of all these things forbidden by the gods? The young man revealed his origins and showed the princess things she had never seen before. A free will and love, both noble and spiritual. His words awakened her sense of self, hitherto shackled by the gods. Her heart soared, carrying her beyond limits she had never crossed before. The princess of the morning star confided the kingdom's secrets to the youth, and between them, love grew and blossomed, along with a determination to defy the gods.
А еще эта история как-то смутно похожа на историю... на историю царицы. Есть теория о том, что царица хочет собрать все гнозисы, чтобы воскресить своего любимого. И, возможно, этим любимым являлась вот эта девушка, которая путешествовала по космосу и нашла Тиеват. А если это она, то значит, что принцесса королева Снежной, вот эта вот, она ангел, который почему-то выжил, вопреки всему. Насколько из всех предысторий, предпосылок мне известно, ее тогда, этого ангела уничтожил этот небесный порядок. Плюс это еще переплетается с заточением в темнице, которая там вот кусочек замка, парящий в Ноткрае. Вот эта история с Барием. Но, правда, по истории там тоже дальше говорится, что она оттуда как-то ушла, вспомнив все. Возможно, да, возможно, королева Снежная — это вот эта самая принцесса из вот этой легенды. Придется еще копить на C6.
This is just a cookie-cutter love story. You said there'd be horror.
Don't worry, Paimon. The horror's about to begin. They yearn to help the people live lives of unfettered freedom. They sent down thunder and fury, destroying the lovers' home. And when the Great War subsided, the power and the wisdom, even her closest friends were cursed.
Yeah. That ending was pretty scary after all. But didn't you say you were going to tell us about the first angel? And you're not saying this story's actually true, are you?
It sure is. And that's the scariest part.
Да. Какой приятный цвет.
Hey, this is Simulanka! But why are there light novels from Yai Publishing House all over the floor?
Well, on the subject of my literary enlightenment, my greatest inspiration of all is
Кто
none
такая
other than
госпожа
Lady
Аня?
Anya herself.
Кто такая Ивановна?
She was the last to join the Hexenzirkel, and yet the first to leave. I
А кто-то
loved
уходил из
all of her
шабаша?
stories, whether it was just an idea or a fully fleshed out manuscript. Anya was always so skilled at making her readers gasp with joy. Hexenzirkel discussions rarely stray far from magic, and it's my belief that Anya possessed a unique magic of her own. She could weave love and compassion into words and stories that would touch the hearts of others. I asked her for tips on how to write compelling tales. She taught me a lot of tricks and techniques, but in the end, my biggest enemy has always been myself. That's one way of putting it. Communicating through thought is so much more convenient. I guess even angels can succumb to laziness. However, recently I've resolved to make an effort, even if it's just to spare myself reproaches from a certain old Seelie friend of mine.
Oh! Does that mean we're finally gonna get to read something you've written?
Who said anything about writing? I'm talking about buying popular works from the last few centuries to flip through in my spare time.
А при чем здесь симулянка? Если предыдущие две книжки были, две картины были лорными, то при чем тут симулянка? О.
These paintings all remind me of places that hold great significance in my heart. And now, the studio has been fully restored. All right, go ahead and claim our reward. What? Don't look at me like that. Of course this reward is ours. You're not going to leave this chest unopened, are you? I can't let you leave if you do. Besides, after telling you so many stories, don't I deserve a reward of my own? A happy story all wrapped up. See you next time. Come to think of it, this Mage's Lodge holds a special significance for me, too. A painting within a house within a painting, worlds within worlds.
Отсылочка к мультивселенной Хуеверс. И весь космос, в котором все эти меты находятся, это тоже что-то искусственное, находящееся где-то. Миры в мирах. Шуть какая. Они опоздали с этой комнаткой?
Metaphors speak for themselves.